everyone, and welcome back to our channel. I am continuing the eyeball swatch fest with the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill TheVault collection, and now we are doing the third one, Dark Magic. So if you're interested in checking it out, stay tuned. Whew. I'll tell you right now, this one, based off of the way that the other two have performed, I'm frightened. I have a feeling I'm holding out for good luck, but I'm not holding out a whole lot. Okay, I'm going to put one of my shadow shields down again, and I'm doing that just so that you guys can have a better idea of the fallout that lands on my face, or I should say, instead of landing on my face, hopefully will be caught by this little doohickey here, and since it's white, you'll be able to see it better. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, you know, I figured since my eyes are basically raw and bloody now, and I've completely I tried as hard as I could, you guys, to get this black to blend out, and it's just not cooperating. So I figure, you know what, since my eye is already ruined, I can't do any more tonight. My eyes are literally ready to bleed and fall off. So I figured, what the heck, let's really go all out, shall we? Because I doubt any of you will ever see me wearing this much makeup. So, might as well. Funny thing is this is the way I used to wear my makeup when I was younger, when I was a wild child. This is the worst palette I've ever used in my life. I can't help it. I can't help but laugh because I'm gonna cry otherwise. I can't believe she put this on the market with her name on it. And I'm not saying that to be mean, you guys. I'm saying that out of genuine, just holy shitness. I mean, I, honest to God, cannot believe that this is something that was deemed okay. And oh, my eye's gonna water now, of course. I mean, I can't even get this bottom line to blend out good. It's just, it's bad. I mean, it's bad. Look at this. It's really bad. I mean, I drew that little line right there, which I've done 1,000 times in my lifetime, and I can't get it to blend out. I mean, it's bad. There's nothing about this palette. I'm just gonna get rid of that. There's nothing about this palette that I would say is good. This is the worst one. Hands down, this is the worst palette yet, you guys. It really is. I mean, I hate, like I said, I hate to knock something that somebody's done because, you know, I know heart and soul goes into this, but this is bad. I mean, this is, I can't believe there's anybody out there that can get this palette to work. I really can't. It's just horrible. I mean, if you knew how long I worked on trying to get that black to blend, and it's still not blended. It's just horrible. I mean, look at that. It's still not blended. Well, my eyes are a mess, and I'm a mess, and now I'm just fucking it up. So I'm gonna say this right here and now, you guys, and I know I look ridiculous with one eye like this. Sorry, but there you can see the final of the black. I forgot to show you. I mean, look at that. Now, mind you, the only way I got this in some semblance of blending, hang on, this is driving me nuts. I gotta get rid of this dark. I went overboard. A few repairs there. Well, it's fucked up. It's not gonna be any better. The only way I was able to even somewhat get this black to blend is by, for one thing, going over it till my eye was ready to bleed and adding this poof to it. Other than that, even a basic black, I don't think there's a shade in here except for poof that I didn't have a problem with, and poof has no color. The 3 shimmers that are in here, Power Cut, Trickery, and Diversion. Let's just say Trickery is a perfect name for this because I feel as if I've been tricked. Again, the shimmers that are in here, metallics, whatever you want to call them, they are not the same as a Jaclyn Hill formula. I don't care what anybody says. These have so much dimethicone in them. That's my guess. Again, I'm not a chemist, and this is driving me nuts. Excuse that. They have so much moisture in them that trying to get them out of the pan, it just doesn't happen good, first off. Secondly, they don't have, I mean, look at that. Where's the shine? That's trickery. Where the hell's the shine? Now let's go to Power Cut, which looks like it should be incredibly shiny. I mean, honest to God, I've seen better metallics Wet n Wild. And you want to talk about, oh, this palette's only $15. Well, you know what? I can buy a Wet n Wild palette for $4, and it has better quality shadows in it than this does. This palette is atrocious. This, I cannot believe that they released this to market and thought it was okay. I really can't. And so sometimes I like to take that shimmer up to extend, you know, my lid space, and I like to blend it out a little bit. And those, you can't do that with, because for one, they're so thick and pasty feeling. That's the best description, the best word I can find, adjective right now, pasty. They're pasty and gummy feeling. So, you know, you literally have to press and push them into the skin. You can't just take a brush and swipe over them. They're just horrible, in my opinion. I'm sorry. They're horrible. And as for the mattes in this palette, there's not a good one in here. This is horrible. This never should have been released. And again, this is the Dark Magic palette. I had a feeling, based off of how the previous two palettes had swatched so far, I had a feeling that it was going to do that, but I had no idea it was going to be as bad as it was. What happened with every single shadow in there, the darker it was, the more significant it was. There is not one in there that blended good. Not one. And like I said, that, what's that one called? Poof. Poof is the only one that I didn't notice any problem with, and it's because my skin tone. You know, it's the same color as my skin. So, honest to God, I can't believe they released this. I do not believe, if this is a reformulation, I don't know what in the hell they reformulated it to. I don't know what they're doing, but it's horrible. Honest to God, I feel like I have the same palette here that people had before. I don't feel like there's been any improvement, and I think if Jaclyn Hill sat down and packed these on her eyes and then blended them out, and she can sit down and tell me that they're okay, then, you know, I'll literally sit and chew on my hair for a half hour. I mean, this is not, and the more that I mess with these, the more I just want to send them back. And by the way, speaking of that, I've got something to address real quick, and I'll talk about some more of the stuff in my end video, but I want to bring it up now before I forget. Jaclyn Hill said in her latest video she put up about, you know, trying to defend everything, and also throwing in a little jab at Makeup Geek while she was at it, which I thought was completely unprofessional and uncalled for. But anyways, she said that people who wrote that they were having a hard time with the palettes, didn't get good palettes, etc., that she contacted them, and every single one of them, except for one, refused the offer to return them.
And the most difficult thing, as of recently with this Vault collection, has been the outpour of just lies on social media about this collection. And I would never want to say that in the past, but at this point I'm just like, this is the truth. I have DMs to prove it. I have emails to prove it. I'm not going to show them. I'm not going to leak them and put out anyone's name out there and make them look bad whatsoever, put anyone on blast. It is what it is. But I cannot tell you how many people have tweeted saying, my palette sucks. It is so patchy. It is so dry. It is so unblendable. I can't believe you did this. You are so fake. Jaclyn, who will do anything for money, Hill, above and beyond. And I will reach out to them personally through DM and be like, I am so sorry that you are unhappy with your palette.
Are you listening?
Send you another one. I don't know what happened.
Are you listening?
And I am not eating every single
Damn.
Every person that I have DM'd has responded back to me, except one girl, and I'll talk about her in a second, has responded back to me and been like, oh, don't worry about it. Now that I tried it on my eyes, it's actually really beautiful and I really like it. Sorry, girl, you're doing amazing. Keep doing your thing. This is what makes it difficult, because it's like I'm trying to figure out what the issue is so that I can go yell at Morphe about it and be like, let's figure this out. But when I'm trying to investigate on social media and people are just clearly putting things out there to get attention and their tweet starts blowing up and they start getting, you know, tons and tons of feedback. And then when I reach out to them, they're like, oh no, it's actually totally good. Like, what? I've had people show swatches on Twitter. They're like crappy swatches. And I'm like, what's going on? Can I get your batch code? Can I get your production code? Like, you know, I want to help you. I want to fix this for you. And they'll come back and they'll be like, oh, don't worry. Now that I like scraped off the top layer, it's beautiful and I love it now. There has literally not been one person out there, not one, who has accepted me sending them a new vault. Not one.
Well, I'm telling you here now, Jaclyn, sweetheart, ding, 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 you didn't contact me. And I not only wrote that I purchased 6 of these vaults, 6, not just 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 6. I not only wrote that I purchased 6 of them, but then I ran polls on whether or not I should take them back. I ran polls on whether or not you should have to scrape the top layer off to get a shadow to work. And by the way, that doesn't do any difference here. It just makes a fucktard mess on my desk. And I tagged Jaclyn Hill in that post, on top of the fact that I hashtagged Jaclyn Hill Vault, so it'd be easy enough to find my post. She never contacted me, privately or otherwise, never offered to replace these, because quite frankly, if she did, I would have jumped on the opportunity. That I guarantee you. So Jaclyn Hill, you ever happen to see this video and you can see the way these are performing, if you would like to personally return these and get me 6 vaults that are good, that I can give to my subscribers and my daughter, and that I can use myself without issue, I will gladly accept your offer. But you didn't offer it to me, so you getting on your, you know, on your channel and claiming that you responded to everyone who said that they got bad palettes and offered, no, you didn't. You didn't. And I don't know how many people bought 6 of them, but I goddamn will guarantee you this is probably not as high a percentage as those who purchased 1. So, anyways, I'm so ticked right now at this, because you know what? There's one thing I cannot abide by, and that drives me nuts, is when somebody tries to make it out like it's your fault that something's happening. And when I'm working with these damn things and I'm having horrible trouble getting them to blend, I'm just having, you know, an atrocious time with them, and she gets on her channel and says that they're all great and that even the people she's offered to return them to, everyone said, oh no, it's my fault, it's my fault. No, it's not my fault. And I don't appreciate being made to feel as if it is. You sat here just now and watched me apply each one of these, pack them on, try to blend them out. It's not rocket science. You know, you take a little thing that has hairs on it and you go back and forth, and the powder should diffuse. It's not doing that. It's sticking and adhering in thick areas and not in others. I mean, it's not my fault. I'm not doing anything wrong. This is an operator error. This is junk, is what this is. And it's not junk science. It's just junk. You didn't, I don't know what you did, but I challenge Morphe to give me their version, give me a vault of their version 1 palettes to compare to these, because unless I compare a version 1 to this, I'm pretty well thinking I got version 1 in my hands right now. Now, you know, and what amazes me is with all the controversy on this, you know, they get Jaclyn Hill out there as a mouthpiece saying that, oh, the warehouse is filled with these. Morphe lost millions of dollars. Well, first off, that's what insurance is for. Quit telling me that the company lost millions of dollars by not putting these out. That's what insurance is for. And if Morphe doesn't have insurance to cover their losses, then I don't know what to say. You know, if there's, you know, you have this massive production and there's a production issue and something goes wrong, that's why companies like that have insurance. They have that to protect them from those kinds of losses, because your average company wouldn't be able to sustain that kind of loss. It would put them out of business. So quit touting to me.
Pushing back the launch cost them millions of dollars, and it was a very big hit for Morphe. So that was like, they really showed and they proved to me like who they are as a brand, and I thought that was really cool.
You know, that again, that's another thing that makes me feel a level of dishonesty there, because, well, they technically would have lost millions of dollars. I guarantee you they got insurance that covered a damn good portion of it. That's what, you know, deductibles are for. They have to pay a deductible and the insurance covers the rest if they can prove that there's an error. Unless the error was their fault, in that case, suck it up. But you know what? I just, what amazes me is all this talk, and Jaclyn out there is a mouthpiece for it, and why not show the pictures? If it were me, and it were my brand and my company, the first thing I would do is walk into that warehouse.
Real truth is that it has been quarantined. It has been moved to a completely different warehouse. It was moved to a different warehouse before any new shipment came in from China.
That's stacked with hundreds of thousands of these version 1 palettes. I'd walk in there and take pictures and post it on social media saying, here they are, here's your version 1 palettes. They're not in the hands of customers, they're right here in the warehouse, and here's the proof of it. The fact that they reused the boxes here, which is very evident not only by the sticker but by all the nasty fucking tape that's all over this and gunk and shit, because they reused these too. You damn well know they did. So the only thing that should be sitting in a Morphe warehouse to prove that the version 1 is there is a whole bunch of these single palettes, because this was reused and this was reused. So if their warehouse pictures are coming out with this and this on it, I don't know what to say. This just straight up, this pisses me off. So, you know, like I said, Jaclyn, you never contacted me, and I'd be more than happy to send these fucking things back to you and let you put them on your eyes and show me how what I did was wrong. Because when I'm packing a shadow on and then trying to blend it out, it should blend out. These are not blending out. They're patchy, they're nasty, they're sticky. It's like the base undertone of whatever it's like the base formula, even in the mattes, sticks, adheres to the lid and doesn't want to budge. Watch as I blend, you know, go back and watch when I'm blending those out, and you'll see like a funky undertone color that's completely different from the shadow color blend out, but the actual shadow color stays adhered to my lid. I mean, I've never seen anything like it before. It's just weird. Like, I'll be blending out a blue and a gray comes up here that just not blue. Blue's not blending out. I just realized this whole time I'm talking about the fan on. Sorry, guys. While I was doing the eyes, I was listening to music and had the fan on because I'm burning up in here. Anyhow, I'm done. Enough of the bitching. Would I recommend Dark Magic? That's a hell to the no. That one's probably the easiest one yet. So far, the only palette that, in my opinion, has any redeeming qualities of what I've tried is the Ring the Alarm. I think Bling Boss is garbage. I think Armed and Dangerous, or Armed and Gorgeous, it should be called Armed and Dangerous, because it's just, anyways, Armed and whatever the hell it is. Armed and Gorgeous is the last one that I have to do, that I have not done yet. I'm hoping, since these colors are pretty basic colors, that I won't have the difficulty that I've had with the others. But I'll tell you one thing, out of the three I've done, which is Bling Boss first, Ring the Alarm, Dark Magic, the only one that's even somewhat redeemable is Ring the Alarm. The other two are junk as far as I'm concerned. And the fact that I paid $50 a piece for these ticks me off. The fact that they sent me packaging that You know, like, if this is just for me, I don't really care, to be honest with you. But, you know, I bought these for giveaways. I bought these for gifts. And the fact that they've got all this sticky tape and crap all over them, I mean, just no care whatsoever. You know, just send the shit out. Who cares what it looks like, what condition it's in, how it works. You know, the sale's done, that's all that matters. That is how I feel that's how I feel this is gone. But I think that she needs to take a serious step back, and she needs to start prioritizing things, because when you put products like this out and then you have the audacity to tell people to scratch the top layer off, or that, you know, that basically it's their problem and so on and so forth, you know, haven't you seen enough people crash and burn in the last month to be realizing that the public is very fickle, and when they turn on you, they turn hardcore? These people, they let their egos just completely inflate their heads, and they don't, oh no, you know, no one's gonna turn on me. You want to make a bet? I mean, I guarantee you, somebody who supported her from the very beginning and bought every damn product she's put out in multiples and given away every product that she's put out on this channel, because I've bought multiples. As a matter of fact, I have, hang on, just to show you guys, I just saw them sitting over there. I have 3 more of these, okay? These are the original with the first order. I have 3 more. This isn't my personal one. This isn't Bree's. These aren't the ones that I already gave away, obviously. Those have already been sent out to people. These are 3 additional of the original Jaclyn Hill palettes. And the reason I bought extras and saved them from the original release was so that when I reached 1,000 subscribers, I could do a big giveaway, and this is one of the items I'm going to be putting in there. But you know, when I say I spend a lot of money on shit with her name on, I'm serious. And god damn it, don't play me for a fool. Give me stuff that's good quality. I don't want to spend $50 times 6, that's $300 on shit. And I don't want to give shit away to my subscribers. So you know what? You want to replace them? Please do. I'll give you my address, and you give me an address where you want me to ship these, and we'll play switcheroo. Anyways, you guys, that's it for now. I'm sorry to be bitching and moaning, but you know what? I'm just kind of... That was hardcore, the worst. And I know Subculture is a comparison everybody uses. I didn't even have as much problem with Subculture as I did with these. It's an honest to God truth. I did not have near the trouble with Subculture that I did with this Dark Magic palette. That's probably the worst eyeshadow palette I've ever used in my entire life. Just that simple. Good and evil. Ah. Anyways, okay, that's it, you guys. I love you wherever you're at in the world. I hope life is treating you well. And if you're having struggles, you're beating the bitches back and persevering. I've got one more video coming, even though God is my witness, I really don't want to do it, but I'm going to. It's the Armed and Gorgeous, so keep an eye out for that one. I'm probably going to have to take a little break here because my eyeballs are raw. Anyways, if you got a dream, you guys, go for it. Don't let anyone hold you back or anyone stop you or tell you no. Just remember that there are people in the world who will do all they can to discourage you and try and hold you back from a dream, and the only reason they do it is because they're too chicken shit to chase their own dreams. So remember that, and you go after it with everything you got. I love you guys, and until next time, bye!